currency exchange field, we provide the exchange of cash, also called banknotes, to individuals who need them either because they're moving from country to country or they're going on vacation. To corporations and other companies, we provide a variety of different foreign exchange products, both so that they can hedge their risks and get rid of any volatility that's in the market, and also so they can get the best exchange rates so they can conduct international business with companies in other parts of the world. In addition to currency exchange, we also offer metals, different types of metals. It's in the past recent times we've noticed that our clients are asking more often to have access to high purity gold and silver products. We do offer a wide range of different metals, and the reason why we got into these metals, I'm going to let my friend Richard take over, and he's going to explain to you what happened in the market to cause us to make this shift.
What we have here in the situation of 2008, where it all started, actually prior to that, the rise in gold has been, as we know historically, been a safe haven for a lot of investors for many years. And gold has always been pegged with the US dollar, as a lot of people know. What happened was when it was pegged off the US dollar, the rise in gold went from $35 to $200 an ounce and just plateaued and remained in that level for such a long time. In 2005, it went to $470 an ounce. But in 2008, after the financial crisis, we saw a huge demand in gold because what happened was individuals, investors, and especially central banks were eventually sellers of gold, becoming buyers in 2009 because the paper that we currently use today was no longer backed by a tangible asset, and that's why gold is in massive demand. What we see now in the markets currently during the euro crisis, as we see, and the continual US crisis, is that the euro and the gold price itself are pegged to each other. So when we see equity markets moving and rising and strengthening, and we see euro rising as well, the gold price will rise just as well. But one day soon, in fact probably in 2012, that will be pegged off from the euro, because as we can see, the euro collapse may happen in 2012, maybe quicker than we think. And being that said, the investment of gold will grow in demand. Now what we're predicting, a lot of forecasters and a lot of traders that I speak to and a lot of economists that I follow up and read through, what they're talking about is that gold will eventually break into $2,100, and right now we're seeing resistance at $1,750, which means that if it breaks above $1,750 and heads back into the $1,900 range, that's where the plateau is, close to 2,000, then we will see higher means of gold going up, and because of inflation. As US dollars are being generated more into the currency market, the inflation rises and gold is selected as a safe haven. And right now we see the US dollar selected as a safe haven because a lot of central banks buy the US dollar. Silver, on the other hand, as my co-worker Sonny had mentioned to you about our products, silver is a very demanding, or a product that's used in a lot of industrial purposes. And a lot of people are not aware of silver and the great investment that it's available for silver. Silver is used currently right now for a lot of industrial purposes, such as in the electronics, in the dental industry, in the batteries, etc. But what they're doing now is that China wants to become the leader in alternative energy. And the leader they want to become in is solar panels. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to buy as much silver as possible, and they're the biggest buyers of silver today. So silver itself is plateaued at $49.50 per ounce, reaching 50. What the talk is, once it breaks 50, we will see a new level going from $50 to maybe $80 to $90, and then reaching higher ranges between $100 to $200 an ounce. That is predicted after it breaks $50 an ounce. Within 5 to 10 years, they're predicting that range. So silver is not too far following into gold in prices itself. So from an investment point of view, we have our people who come in and ask us questions. They speak to Sonny about buying the product. They'll speak to me about the investment side. There's a lot of different ways of investing in silver and gold, and Taheri Exchange would like to provide those alternative options for you, and that's basically what we're here to offer to.
With our Iranian clients, this is our most popular product. This is a 1 ounce PAMP gold bar, and it comes from Switzerland. Most Iranian people are familiar with this bar. They've seen it in Iran, and they know that the PAMP product is it comes from a very establishment. And because they've seen it and they're familiar with it, this is the main product that Iranian people want. The second product is the Perth Mint Gold Bar. This bar is very popular amongst most of the world. It's more popular than the Pamp Bar amongst Canadians and most people in the Western world because this one has been more common in Iran, but overall in the world this is a more popular product. Now, this is the 10-ounce version of this bar. So this bar is about $1,800, and this is about $18,000 because this is a 10-ounce bar. Both of these are very, very good products and very good ways for someone to keep their savings in. You might find that if you have about $20,000 to spend and keep in savings, you might put it in your bank, or you might buy one of these. You'll probably be better with one of these, with the way the financial markets are going. Now, a lot of our customers, they like to buy coins instead of bars. So this is the Canadian Maple Leaf, this product right here. And the Canadian Maple Leaf is the most pure gold coin. It became the most pure gold coin several years ago. It was followed by two of the other mints in the world. At that time, the highest purity was generally Krugerrands and other coins like the Sovereign from Britain. Then the Maple Leaf became the most pure with 3 nines. Once a couple other mints followed suit, Canada started to strike the 4 nines with the 4-9 purity gold coin. And once they were met by that, Canada created the most pure gold coin that exists in the world right now. This is the 5-9 maple. The purity is 99.999%. There's no other gold coin in the world that's this pure, and it's a very popular product among people who want to have the most pure coins. There's smaller versions of the maple. For example, these are some quarter maples. It actually comes in a big sheet like this. We sold the rest of them. And people buy these quarter maples because they're easy to sell. You might have a number of gold coins and you might want to sell a couple of them, or you can give them away as gifts. It is basically, weight-wise, it's generally almost the same weight as one full Emami or one full Bahar Azadi or Pahlavi. It's about the same size. But the purity is much, much higher. This is a gold buffalo coin. While this coin's purity is basically the same as the maple leaf, it's much more expensive than the maple leaf because it has a bigger market. Most traders would prefer to have the maple leaf, but most collectors would prefer to have this. It's got a very beautiful design on it, and it comes in an airtight package, whereas the maple leafs don't come in an airtight package. Sometimes they come without packages. Now, those are gold products. There's much more, but there's too many products to bring out. And amongst most of our Iranian clients, gold is the most popular metal. However, silver, if you look at a silver chart, you'll see that silver has a lot of potential, and sometimes it makes exponential gains and just goes straight up on the graph, making silver a very good investment. We find that the Chinese community is much more interested in silver than any other market that we deal to, simply because they look at the graphs and they can see the gains that silver is making on the graph. And really the most important thing is what's happening on the graph, not what the metal looks like. Now, I'll start with this. This is the silver version of the maple leaf. This silver coin is the most popular silver coin amongst all silver coin collectors and bullion collectors. It's the easiest to buy and the easiest to sell. It has the best value and the highest purity. This is a cougar. It also comes from the same mint as the maple leaf, and it's a limited edition coin. It's only going to be released once. It was released a couple months ago, and they are very close to being completely sold out. There's already a problem with supply. So we still have a few of these left. They're more expensive than the maple leafs, but they have the same silver content. This silver coin is generally known to be the most beautiful silver coin. It's the only coin in the world that's denominated in euros, the only bullion coin that's denominated in euros. It's an Austrian Philharmonic. So the design is based on the Philharmonic Opera in Austria, and On the back there is pictures of the various instruments from the opera. This is also a popular coin. This is a silver dragon. Now, right now, 2012 is the Chinese Year of the Dragon. And these coins come from the Perth Mint. However, the Perth Mint is completely sold out of these. So we're one of the very few places that still have these left. These are very expensive coins. Most people buy as many of these as they can because they know every year, as the animal year changes, those coins run out and people scramble to find them anywhere that they can. Now, for a person who wants to invest in bullion, either gold or silver bullion, the best way to do it, if you have enough money, is to buy these larger bars. This is a 100-ounce silver bar. It comes from the Royal Canadian Mint, and it has a serial number across it right here. So you can see this serial number can be used to track the bar back to the mint. These bars, we keep track of the serial number as well. So when we sell a client a bar, we know which bar we gave them, and when they want to sell it back to us, it's very easy to do so because we know it's the same bar. Similarly, for example, this gold bar also has a serial number. It's right there. So as you can see, this bar also has a serial number. This can also be traced back to the mint. And we know that these bars are real, and these packages are tamper-proof. So once you open this package, it can't be closed again. It's a one-time thing. So anytime somebody brings us one of these packages, we're very comfortable with buying these products back. Now, to explain why there is such a high... Actually, I also like to point out that these silver coins come in tubes like this. So for example, these maples, they'll come in a tube of 25 coins. We empty these tubes, but usually they're full. And so this is the way people keep their silver.